And we are live. Saturday night, late night. Hope everybody out there is doing well, having a good weekend, enjoying yourselves. It's been a good one over here, nice and chill, nothing too crazy, and some good basketball games on. So that's been fun. I hope everyone out there is doing good. We had some halfway decent weather. The sun was shining. We got outside for a little bit. It was nice. Went bike riding and skateboarding. Steve Parks, what up, brother, man? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Got some of the usual suspects on the table, you know. I have been carrying my TRM Atom. I friggin' love this thing so much. My first TRM, and I'm a huge fan. MagnaCut and micarta with titanium liners, titanium pocket clip. I'm a big fan. What you been carrying, Steve? But yeah, I haven't been able to put that one down since I got it. I'm a big fan. My first TRM as well. But TRM's pretty sweet. I was super geeked to actually add one to the collection, so. But other than that, got some other heaters on the table. Kaiser Feeweed. Love this bad boy. My Rosecraft. French Broadjack. Classic. Their new ones are in 14C, but this one's in D2. But I love this knife. I like the Warren Cliff shape. It's a good blade shape. But yeah, nothing too crazy. The Wingspan's also another one that I really like and have had a hard time not carrying. Love it. Yo, just Nate, what up, though? Hope you're doing well, brother, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good weekend. What you been rocking in the pockets, brother? What's been your weekend carry? Ground Fog, what up, though? Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for stopping by. Vosteed Hedgehog Gerber Pry Bar. Nice, Steve. That's what's up. How you liking the Hedgehog? I've heard nothing but good things about it. I love my Acorn. That's the only Vosteed I have, but I really, really like it. I've been wanting to check out like a Psyop or something like that from Vosteed, Raccoon, I don't know. But either way, Vosteed's been killing it, so. How do I bring up my but carrying the Kaiser Mini Roach micarta version. That's what's up. That's what's up, just Nate. Kaiser's another one that's been killing it lately. Yeah. Mr. Mouse, what up, though? Hope you're doing well, brother, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. But, yeah, So that's been dominating my pocket for the most part. Magna Cut, micarta, titanium liners and pocket clip. Got the little lanyard with the titanium bead on there. Burning Stables Forge, what up, though? Hope you're doing well, Clayton. Hey, congratulations, Burning Stables Forge, on getting your memberships, brother. I had a crazy weekend this afternoon. I had to run out and pick the parents up, and then they got in from Texas. I had to go pick them up from the airport. But yeah, congratulations on getting your memberships, dude. That's what's up, Clayton. But yeah, you make some beautiful pieces, brother. Rightfully so. I love watching your forges when I'm like at work at the office. I'll put it on in the background and listen. But yeah, it's always cool to see like those videos from inside of the shop and see like, oh yeah, I got this knife. But you can also go back and like watch how it's made and stuff. You know, like, oh yeah, this one Wednesday he was doing the acid etching on it or something. That's like really cool. Dallas, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I seen somebody was, I think it was Pocket Privilege EDC. He had one of your blades the other day. I was checking it out in one of his videos. That was sick. And I seen you're gonna be doing a Rambo 2, dude. That's what's up. That's a sick one right there. I need to get a smaller fixed blade EDC knife, something that's not too big. Like maybe one of your Lemmys or something would be a good size one, I think, for me. Gunmetal James, what up, though? Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for stopping by on your lunch break. I appreciate you. Heck yeah. I'm also in the works planning my 500 sub giveaway. So I got something donated from Mr. Jimmy Crow. I got to do a video on that, and I'm going to do that in a 500 sub giveaway when I make it there. We're at like 365 right now, I think, in the chase for 500 subs. So, you know, staying consistent. But yeah, something I forgot to ask you, Clayton. I wanted to ask you this. A bunch of your knives are named off like metalheads. Is that like I seen Lemmy, right? Is the Lemmy named after Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead? I gotta ask. Heck yeah. I had a hunch, but I forgot to ask you, so that's dope. Paul Mills, what up, though? Hope you're doing well, brother. I appreciate you. Hey, I appreciate that, Gunmetal James. Thank you very much. I'm going to do a video on it for sure. I'm new into the, I've only ever EDC'd pocket gear, you know? I've just recently started getting into EDCing the backpacks and stuff. Try to, like, take my computer around to work and stuff sometimes. So I like to have my backpack on me now that I can. Paul Mills, hope you're doing well, man. One Moon Collective, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thanks for joining us, hanging out. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff, man. But working on planning the 500 sub giveaway. I'm also trying not to overwhelm my sister, but she's my sticker printer. So I gotta go over to her and be like, yo, print me some stickers. But I also gotta bring her something to spice up the deal, you know, because nobody does anything for free. OC Omega, what up, Doe? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by, brother. I appreciate you. Todd Carr, what up, Doe? Hope you're doing well, brother. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. But yeah, and Mr. Mouse, you were totally right about the TRM. it's just been dominating the pocket, man. I love it. Fell in love with it. The only one thing I would say is I wish I had jimping, like from here to here would be perfect, but like I can live without it, you know what I mean? But that one's been dominating the pocket. I like going back to the bug out lately. That's another good one I've been carrying a lot. Wingspan I've been carrying a lot. And then I only carried this once or twice so far, but I'm also really liking this. My first Ramette. It's a good looking one. The button liner lock. Super satisfying. I'm glad I got to check out one of these mechanisms because I have yet to, so shout out to Titanium Justin because I won this from him. This is a dope knife. Need to get you a bug out. Clayton, you can grab one. Unfortunately, the discount codes at Lone Star ended, but you can still grab one for like $150. One of the newer bug outs, but it's Almax. And that's a pretty solid deal for a bug out if it's like $150. But I really enjoy it. It's one that when it came out, there was a lot of hype around it, and I wasn't about it. And then my wife bought me one for a gift, and then I like slowly fell in love with it. I love it. It's like a little. The tagged out is a bigger version, so if you like bigger knives, go with the tagged out. But I like it. David, what up, brother, man? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well, having a good weekend. But I do really like the bug out, though. But aluminum scales would probably be better, make it feel a little more sturdy, but I don't mind it. Yeah, unfortunately, after Blade Show, Lone Star Knife and Supply ended up canceling all the affiliate links for now, so I have to delete it off my channel or whatever. I forgot to, but I still want to leave the link to the website up because I still want to like send traffic over there because that's still a dope website where you can get some good American-made knives. But he said he's going to work on the affiliate program and try to be back better than ever, so, you know, no big deal. It is what it is. But, again, you know, there's always one person that can ruin it for everybody, you know, so, but that's okay. Patience is key. I've heard that, Nate. I've heard that can be a pain to put the bug out back together if you're not used to it. And I also heard pivot tool is huge, which I did not know that was even a thing until I saw somebody show one and talk about it. So if you like to take your stuff apart, maybe a pivot tool would be good. I guess it like holds it in place kind of or something like that. I'm new to taking stuff apart and putting it back together knife-wise, so I don't really know like that, to be honest with you. S30V, blue FRN handle. Yeah, I got one in S30. That's what mine is as well, Omega Stacking S30. Love it. And then I have the Adira, which is a beast. The full-size Adira. I really like that model as well. But yeah, solid. All solid. Excuse me. But yeah, like I said, I hope everyone out there's having a good weekend. Not doing nothing too crazy. Robin, what up, Joe? Heck yeah, Clayton. Get after it, brother, man. Appreciate you stopping by. But, yeah. Some big dogs over here. The good old Growler XL. Love it. Your birthday's coming up in about 2 months. That's what's up, Omega Stacking. I just turned 35 in February. Starting to get old. My kids think I'm old. I don't feel too old. I like to stay active. That's right, Clayton. Gotta feed the algorithm, guys. But yeah, have a good night, brother man. Take it easy. And we're gonna write that knife song together soon. My SOCOM Auto. I love this knife. This was a super workhorse carry for me for a long time. But the only downside is I like how some people have reversed the clip to what is it, tip down or whatever, as this one would be, or excuse me, tip up. I like that one. $39 this year on May 16th. That's what's up, OC Omega. Heck yeah. Blacked out manual. Dude, I love those full blacked out DLC ones. The shadow ones with the no markings or whatever. How they got the SOCOM, the Annex, and then the Matrix. The 3 right collaborations all match. I don't know if they have the mini that matches the set, but that would be like a dream set for me to have all 3 of those. But they are for sure hard to find, especially the set, you know what I mean? Never had a bench made, maybe someday. Yeah, some people say that the bug out is super overhyped, but I really dig them a lot. I think they're a good blade for sure. But also you can't go wrong with a freaking QSB Penguin either, man. As much as I love expensive knives, I also love budget knives, and a QSB Penguin is one of the best budget knives of all time. This one's in brass. You can get one for like 50, 60 bucks, and there's so many different locks on them too. You can get like just about any lock. Had the mini, like to get the full size. Yeah, I like how they come out with, not all of them, right? But like how they did the MSI mini. A lot of people are really, really digging the MSI mini as well. But I'm not the biggest mini fan. I like the more full size ones. And then I was looking at the mini bug out, and it's like almost the same size as a regular bug out. It's like not that much different. Yeah, just Nate. I would agree with that. I also want to try the Glide Lock Penguin. That looks like a good one as well. Neil Mack, what up, Doe? Hope you're doing well. Having a good weekend. But yeah, there's like the Glide Lock Penguin, the Button Lock Penguin, Liner Lock Penguin, Fixed Blade Penguin, and they're all in like, you can get them all in your basic like budget versions, and then you can get them all in like fancier versions. Can't go wrong with the Penguin, man. They're great blades. And Sheepdog is another one like that as well. Say my best knife is a Farrah Monster Glideman DVD edition. I love that knife. Oh heck yeah, David. That's what's up, dude. I really dug that knife a lot. Bummed I missed out on that one, but by the time I found out about it, it was a little, like, I found out about it after the fact, I think. But that's a good looking blade. I would like to check something out from Farrah Monster eventually here. I've heard nothing but good stuff about them, and the Glideman looks friggin' cool. I like I'm not a huge Ultim guy, but I do like the black one. That looks pretty sick. But even the Stonewash one looks cool. I just like that DVD edition. Looks dope. And super dope that DVD and all those guys got together for for Blade Walker to help him out and stuff. That was a really, really cool thing they did. Yeah, that's what's up, David. Sometimes something just like feels so good ergonomically, you know. That's how I kind of feel about the new breed. Ergonomically, I feel like it's just perfect for my hand, and it's like whether you're choked up or you're back here, it's just like a perfect EDC profile for me. I love the wingspan. All the details are nailed out of the park. Use code DBD if you want to buy one. Heck yeah, that's what's up. Leon, what up, though? Hope you're doing well. I appreciate you. So ordered a large Voyager. Cold steel tall wire and S35EN 5.5 inch for $100 and 4 inch for $85 at Midway USA if anyone is interested. Thank you, Todd Carr. That's what's up. I have yet to have a cold steel in my collection. I gotta grab a cold steel folder at some point here just to have one. I have a Demco, but I would like to at least have one cold steel in the collection. Andrew Demko's the man, and he invented some good stuff for sure. The Triad lock. But also I feel like if you're gonna have a few fixed blades in the collection, a cold steel fixed blade is also a good one to have too. I forgot where I was at. Where did I go? I was doing something the other day. Oh yeah, I was doing something the other day, and then I went and stopped at Dunham's, out by like the other side of town, and they have like a pretty good firearm counter and knife selection. So I was checking out their knife selection for a while, just to like see what they had. They had some decent folding SOGs for like $25. Looked all right. Had some buck knives, had some Gerber knives, had a few decent sharpener like systems, like a couple, like nothing crazy brand name or whatever, and then they had a few expensive ones as well, a couple work sharp ones. So I was checking that out to see what they had, because I was by the area, so I was like, oh, I might as well stop and see what they got, you know, since I'm right here, might as well. But yeah, you know, you gotta window shop every once in a while, see what's out there. The Dylan Mallory Droma, love this thing. I think this thing looks so fancy. I love this knife. $50 buy, solid deal. His new knife will be coming out soon. I don't know if there's going to be extras or if it was just for the pre-order or whatever, but that'll be cool. I'm a fan of Dylan Mallory's designs. He kills it. But yeah, I've also been enjoying lanyards a lot more, so that's been a newer thing I've been getting into. I got a few dope ones saved to put on cool knives. But yeah, I haven't put the TRM down for the last few days here. It's a good looking blade. Super slicey blade. Hey, have a good night, Gunmetal James. I appreciate you, brother, man. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Have a good night at the office. But, well, that's my boss, dude. Love it. Good, solid, smaller one. Another solid budget banger from Voss, dude. You can pick one up for between like 40 and 50 bucks. 14C, micarta, super slicey. And that was my first front flipper. I got that because I really wanted a front flipper. That was like a dedicated front flipper. Great front flipping action on that bad boy. But yeah, and then that's what I was saying, like, the sheepdog is one that's like the penguin in a sense where you can grab one in just about like every variant you could think of, right? So whether it's a high-end one or a budget one, you can grab a sheepdog all over the place. Whatever kind of locking mechanism you prefer, they're all out there. Leon's in the future. Whoa. Heck yeah, Todd Carr. That's what's up. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's that good information to know. Gotta know where the deals are. I love the blue on this thing. My first remet as well. That was my first button liner lock. And you can grab one of these for about 40 bucks, which is a super good deal. And like, if you like blades that are fidgety, this is one I would definitely recommend to check out. Really satisfying because you got your thumb studs, you got your button, which you can use to flip it open, flip it closed, you know. Got your front flipper. And then if you want, you could use the liner lock to close and open it too. So the fidget factor is crazy. So if that's something that you enjoy in a pocket knife, then this is one you would really like. And you can grab it for $40, which is a solid purchase. I don't got no links or nothing now, but some other people might. So if it's something you're wanting to check out, go look for some links for sure. The best one they have currently is the large Voyager and Oz 10.8 4-inch blade for $29. That's a good deal. Excuse me, I don't mind Oz 10.8. I have a Demco. I think my Demco, yeah, is an Oz 10.8. But I had to get a shark lock, you know what I mean? Mini Praxis. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, Paul Mills. I hope you enjoy it, brother, man. Civivi's making bangers. Wee's making bangers. This guy was saying on something, someplace, who knows, right? This guy was saying that Wee and Civivi are like, in terms of Chinese companies, they're up there for sure. And everyone's right now talking about the Wee Hyphen, which is a dope blade. Dope looking blade for sure. But also Civivi makes like one of the best like budget brand work knives too. They're up there, man. And I've gifted a lot of people Civivis as well, which is really cool. Great, like $40, $70, $80, $40 to $80 price range. Like Civivi's killing it. I like the Praxis, and then what's the one Zach designed? The Yonder, that has a good look to it. That'd be a good one to carry. And you can grab one of those for like $60 as well, so that's like a fair price. But yeah, a lot of good options out there. You like your Elementum? I think that that's a great blade. I gave one of those away at like 3. That was like one of my first milestone giveaways. I gave away a Elementum. That was a fun one. But a classic blade you can't go wrong with. Another one, in a sense, like the Penguin, right? Where it's like the Elementum exists in so many varieties. Button lock, liner lock, fixed blade. You can get a budget version. You can get a more high-end version, you know. You can get a Damascus one. You could get whatever. A lot of different versions. Like the Thug 2. Who makes the Thug 2? By Civivi. I wanted to check out the I forgot about it, but now that we're talking about Civivi, and I wanted to check out the Headbanger. That one always looked really cool to me. And I always dug that picture somebody had of it. It was like on the Marshall amp. I thought that was cool. Yeah, the Civivi, okay. Yeah, just Nate. That's another great one. The Elementum, the Penguin, the Sheepdog. 3 great knives from 3 different companies that you can get in, like, think about it and they have one, you know what I mean? Button lock, check. Liner lock, check. Even I think they have utility knife versions, you know what I mean? Fixed blade versions, like solid designs. Solid designs. They stand the test of time for sure. I don't have a Elementum to compare it to, but two great blades that you can pick up in so many different variations. Wish I had an Elementum to stack on top of those 3 just for like right this moment in time. But yeah, they exist in any form essentially that you can think, whether it be titanium in S35, check. You want a budget one, check. You want a fixed blade one, check. You want a liner lock, check. You know what I mean? Whatever. They got it. And if you want to like customize them, there's so many different ones. You could probably find specific one that you like suit your some niche. Todd Carr, my wife is Dallas. She's a lefty, and she likes to carry her auto SOCOM, and she likes to reach around and activate it, which I think is kind of crazy, but you know, whatever. That's what she likes. But she also says that she's so used to using right-handed stuff that like getting something that's designed left-handed like messes her up because she's so used to using it right-handed, or so used to using something right-handed left-handed. So there's that, I guess, too, you know. Yep, good call, Todd Carr. Very good call. The Kaiser Militar. I don't own one, but I saw KR Knives posted a review about the Hulk one. That was a cool looking Militog, for sure. But I was never like the biggest fan of the Militog personally, but there's one for everybody, like you said, you know what I mean? Whether it's a fixed blade or fancy version or a budget version or a mini, you know? So, again, but you got to stick with what works, right? So, if they're selling them like crazy, then obviously they're doing something right. I like this Kaiser a lot. The Feewees. S35 in titanium. It's a good one. But yeah, I wanted to see how to get my other. Oh. That's alright. But yeah, a lot of different variations of those blades for sure. Good jumping points, you know. But also, I got eyes on the SOCOM Ram lock. That's one that's heavy in my mind. Weighs heavy in my mind. I need that in my collection. One of these days, we're gonna get one. Yeah, see, yeah, Todd Carr. That's straight up exactly what the wife says too. That's but yeah. And then I got my OCD for EDC shirt on today. So I got my Shaman out with the CME and the sick lanyard. Shout out Robin, Apex Carry, for hooking it up with some cool lanyards. Appreciate you, brother, man. I tried tying my own a few times. Did not go the best. These are like some real nice ones. When they're done right, they're done right. You know what I mean? I don't have one of my bad ones down here. This is another one. That's a good size one. Not too big, not too small. Got the titanium bead on there. Magna cut. I like the orange. But then the exclusive front flipper. I like that one too. Solid. My first shielding. Never had one from them in my collection before, or got to check one out from them. So that was a giveaway win from Ray. Everyday City Carry. I love that blade shape. Just looks good against the handle. Looks like a standard drop point, but looks good. And this crossbar lock is done super well. Carried this one day last week. And then I guess if you bought it brand new, it also comes with detachable thumb studs, which is cool. But I did not, like I said, I wanted a giveaway, so I didn't get the box and like the accessories that comes with it or whatever. So no big deal. But yeah, we had some Chinese food for dinner tonight. Man, I'm such a sucker for Chinese food. I love it. I love lo mein noodles. They're my absolute favorite. I could eat just pounds and pounds of lo mein noodles. And there's a spot we get it from by us that has like homemade noodles. Man, so good. So good. I literally smashed an egg roll before I went live. I'm such a Chinese food head. I love it. Got hungry grabbing leftover KFC. Heck yeah, that sounds good too, David. I love chicken. I love me some KFC, some fried chicken. So good. There's another spot over here by us called Lee's Chicken, and that's so good. A little smaller shop, but it's so good. Handmade noodles are the best thing, Robin. I'm such a fan. Such a fan. The wife was saying that the other day. She said, I think I should try making some noodles. Like one day from scratch. I was like, yes, you should. That would be sick. Yeah, and you can't go wrong with pizza, just Nate. Straight up. You can't go wrong with pizza. I don't know if you guys have like, they call it Detroit style, I guess. I don't know, deep dish. I love Jet's deep dish, like the square pizzas. It's good stuff. Chinese noodles with KFC is perfect. That sounds good. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Toss in like some mashed potatoes and an egg roll too or something, you know? Whatever. It all sounds good. But yeah. We have some really good Chinese food spots over here by us. Ever try some French food? Not really. I don't think I have before. But I would love to. I've tried some pretty cool, like different like hunted game before. Like I've tried elk and caribou and some other stuff from like some crazy hunting trips that like my uncle would give my mom back when we were younger, and that was pretty sweet. And I never really had anything bad from my uncle in regards to like hunting. I had some cool stuff. I remember we had a stew and they wouldn't tell me what it was, and I'm not like that picky or anything, so I tried it and it was caribou and I was like, oh, this is really, really good. But I would definitely love to try some French food for sure. Hey, appreciate you, Todd Carr. Thanks for stopping by, brother, man. But what's something good, Leon? I'd love to know some good French food I should try. I'm sure I have tried something in my life, you know what I mean? I just might not know. Yeah, straight up, David. Same here, brother. I'll try it all, really. I'll try it all twice just to make sure I don't like it. I fell in love with the Mediterranean food a lot when I got a little bit older. And then we had some friends that would make some like homemade Mediterranean food. And I was like, dang, this is good stuff. French toast is great, just Nate. We have this food truck that's local, and this guy makes such good chicken shawarmas, and he makes he makes all kinds of stuff. But he's got a little food truck. He'll pull it up to the gas station and park it in the side of the gas station, and it's so good, so good. He'll like sell out in hours. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, just Nate, we're a big breakfast for dinner family sometimes. So every few weeks we'll usually do a big breakfast for dinner and do like French toast or pancakes and bacon and eggs, or sausage and eggs or something like that, you know. That's a fun one to do for dinner every once in a while, you know. Throw in the breakfast for dinner. Kids like it. We like it, you know. Can't go wrong. Heck yeah, Leon. I like, oh, you know what? Leon, this is probably French. My sister does this one a lot. She turned me on to this one, but I don't remember. I think I went to try it and it was all gone. They like smashed on it. It was brie cheese with something, and they were like mixing it with something and eating the brie cheese with something, and I can't remember what it was, but it was something that was like sounded weird at first, and then I was like, well, I guess that makes sense. I want to say it was like brie and jam or something, maybe. I don't remember. Something like that, but I'm a big meat and cheese guy, so you know. Yeah, I also don't drink. No idea, Leon. No idea. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to look into now. To do some research on some French food and see what's around here. Wow. Congrats to you on that, David. That's what's up. Probably, I would imagine, a very challenging road at first, but heck yeah, man. Congrats. 6 years. That's what's up. Miracles of modern science, man. Crazy things we can do. Beautiful. Sheepdog. Down on my Carta. 154 CM. Great knife. Oh, that sounds good too, Leon. I'm a huge fan of croissants, man. So good. So good. When they're done right and flaky. I love pastries too. When I was little, growing up, I have fond memories of this one. My grandma would make, if we like slept over, not every time, but once in a while, she would make handmade crepes, apple butter crepes. Man, those were like legendary stuff right there. I don't think those are French. I don't know. They could be, but I don't know. But that's what I would always think they were French, and then I think they're not. I think they're like a Polish thing maybe. But I don't know. Crepes. Those are really good growing up. Reminds me of my grandma. Good memories for sure. That was like her once in a while thing, you know? Like she'd make this or she'd make that, but like if it was like maybe me and my sister slept over on a Saturday or something, you know? Sunday morning after church, she'd make us like apple butter crepes or something. Oh man, those were so good. Yeah, I gotta try to make something like that. I gotta get better at cooking. I suck. That would be a good one to learn how to make crepes. That sounds good. But is that okay? So Leon, is crepes? Are they? Is that a French food? I am unsure. I'm sure it's probably one of those things that's like from a lot of cultures and like a little different in each culture or whatever. But you never know. But yeah, man, fond memories of that for sure. Oh, knock the box. Don't knock your box. Lefty's killing it. I want the tall boy XL, whatever it's called, the large boy. That would be a sick one. A sick one. Dude, yeah, straight up. That's a great point, David. Great point. Everybody loves food. Being hungry is multicultural and multi-gender, and world language is food, right? You know, like we all gotta eat. None of his friends would eat them a lot, even the salty version with ham and cheese. Oh, Leon, that sounds so good. That sounds so good, dude. Ooh, a salty version with ham and cheese and a crepe. Man, that sounds good. I could dig that for sure. Whew, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I got out the shower this morning and the wife made breakfast sandwiches. Oh, eggs with biscuit and cheese. Whew, so good. I love that stuff. So good. It's like, oh, I made you something that's over there. And I was like, oh, smells so good. A little bit of hot sauce on there. Oh, yeah. Food, man. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. And like we're saying, right? It's like everyone from everywhere could talk about food. Oh, that sounds so good, Robin. That too, sausage, egg, and cheese on an English muffin. Heck yeah. Love an English muffin. I'm running out of my stash, man. I got my aunt's homemade jam. Only got a little bit left. Gotta conserve it, you know? It's a long way till next Christmas, you know? I don't think my jam's gonna last till Christmas, guys. That's alright. It's good stuff, though. Love this one. SoCom profile is so good. You know, I'm not gonna say not everything on me, but like I put it on quite a bit of stuff. I do love hot sauce. I'm a big fan. Hot sauce is good with eggs, hash browns, breakfast foods, you know. Yeah, I gotta think about how to print my bug out. Maybe get some orange hardware. Replace all the black with orange hardware. That'd be dope. Maybe orange clip, pocket clip. That'd be dope. Make it match the backspacer and the thumb studs. Endless possibilities. What's your go-to hot sauces, guys? I like Cholula. I'm a big fan of that. I was gonna get for Christmas, this past Christmas, I was gonna get my cousin a Hot Ones, the show Hot Ones, you know. I was gonna get him like a sampler box, him and my uncle for Christmas. But dude, I was blown away. Like the full size ones are like almost $200 for all the sauces, a full bottle of each sauce. Then they have like a mini one that's like, I think the mini one was still like $60, and it wasn't even all of them. It was crazy expensive. Tabasco, red and green, and smoky. That's what's up. That's what my uncle uses, Leon. He's a big Tabasco guy. I want to get him one of the little. You ever see the meme of the guy wearing the holster for his Tabasco sauce? Wanted to always get my uncle one of those. I thought that'd be funny. Ooh, garlic Cholula. That sounds great. Yeah, I like Cholula. I'm a big fan of that. I'm gonna have to try the garlic Cholula because I love garlic too. But I don't like to go too spicy. I like it to be hot, but you can't compromise the flavor, you know? Too spicy where it just like kills the flavor isn't enjoyable, you know? I don't mind a little heat, I don't mind a little sweat, but I don't want it to be too hot, you know what I mean? In the words of 2 Chainz. But got my Mad Yako Hank out tonight. Got my Hanks by Hank out tonight. And then I was carrying my Issuing Stitches Hank. I love this one. I need to get a sugar skull tattoo. That would be really cool. I have a lot of tattoos, and I've really always been into like the sugar skulls, the Day of the Dead skulls. Those are really cool. A lot of good art with those. I've seen so many over the years. Also, like, I feel like a lot of people have those, but I really enjoy that artwork. It's a lot of cool things that can be done with it. But yeah, I like to carry the Hank, you know what I mean? You gotta carry the Hank to keep your blades clean. That's what I mainly use my Hanks for. But I was looking at maybe getting some micarta wax soon, because I would like to put some like of that micarta wax on some of my micartas just to keep them preserved, keep them long lasting. Not that you need to, but I carry my stuff a lot, so probably would be good for preserving that micarta. I know a lot of people really like it. I've never used it myself personally. But I seen Bob's Pocket Knife's got a restock, so maybe I should grab a smaller one off him. That would probably be wise. Or Mad Yako or somebody. Somebody's got some. Just need grab myself a little container. I know a little bit of that stuff goes a long way. I don't have too many micarta blades, but I got enough that I could put some wax on a few now. Yeah, but finals night for PSL skateboarding, so me and the wife are gonna go back and watch that tomorrow probably. That's been a lot of fun to watch, and I'm hoping they really keep that contest going and don't just make it a one and done contest thing, because that shit has been a lot of fun to watch. A lot of awesome skateboarding. Just Nate, PSL is a professional skateboarding league. It's like totally different take on a skateboarding contest, and it's like skateboarding meets baseball, right? So you have teams, and it's like teams of 3 at a time, and they're doing tricks down a stair set, and then so you do your trick, and then the other team goes and they have to do the same trick, and if they do the same trick, you don't get a point, but if they fall and don't land the trick, then your team gets a point. And then when you fall 3 times, it's the inning is over, right? Like in baseball. And then it's been like a lot of fun to watch. It's totally different. And then there's this other one called Casso, which is a lot of fun to watch. It's only on YouTube right now, so you gotta like YouTube search PSL skateboarding, and then when they do it, they'll do it live, and it's like 3-4 hours live, because it's like 4 or 6 teams, 2v2, or excuse me, it'll be like one team plays, and another team plays, and another team plays, and then they'll like after the stream they break them down by like match and stuff, you know. So. But it's a lot of fun to watch. It was like founded by a ex-skateboarder who got hurt in a super gnarly injury and had to retire at like 23 or 4 or something, pretty young, when he was like at the height of his pro skating career. But he's been killing it ever since. Mike Mo Capaldi. Dude's like a genius, man. Genius on a skateboard, and he's like a genius like with getting this whole show together thing. It's like really cool. He does a lot of good stuff. He used to skate for girl skateboards. It was a lot of fun. Hey, I appreciate you, Leon. Thanks for stopping by, brother, man. Have a good morning. Take it easy. Good talking with you. But yeah, quiet Saturday night over here. Just hanging out at the house, BSing. Picked the parents up from the airport from their vacation. But the bug out right now. Yeah, I agree with that, just Nate. Totally. It is a really good blade shape. And it's really cool. If you're buying one, you can choose between the flat grind or the hollow grind, which is sick. Super functional. And it's like little brother to the Devo Growler XL. Like, not the same blade shape, don't get me wrong, but so many of the same things are done like similarly on these, like the choils, the belly of the blade. Two super great knives ergonomically. Yeah, you can grab one for like about $150, which is not horrible at all. And you get S35 yen and titanium for $150. That's a good deal. And if you don't mind saving a few bucks, I think you can grab a like, I don't know if there's any in stock off the top of my head without looking, but you can grab a Blem one usually for like 120, which is dope. I'm someone who, I don't mind grabbing like Blems. I don't mind grabbing stuff off the secondary, stuff like that. Save some money, you know. The Devo Mash, hell yeah, that's what's up. Excuse me. Devo makes some sick stuff, man. Some sick stuff. And same with New Breed. Luke kills it. I'd like to get a Tri-Stash. That's on the list eventually. And an Excalibur. Lute's Clydesdale. I have to look it up. Now that you say that, I'm remembering it, but I can't recall it. But yeah, there's a lot of sick blades out there. Still need a SOCOM Ramlock and a ZBP Microtech. Those are high on the list too. Also, Spyderco Manix, maybe the Tallboy XL, whatever it's called, I can't remember. That'd be another sick one. I would like a McNeese. I would like a Tactile. Whew, too many sick knives. Not enough time. Not enough time. Too many knives. You just sold your Manix 15V this week. Manix 1, Manix 2. The little natives are also cool. I'm just usually not the biggest fan of smaller blades. Manix 2 lightweight. What, did you not, did you just not like it or something, or just curious? Because that's one I go back and forth from. The Manix 2 lightweight or the regular Manix 2, Manix 2 XL. I always wanted a Little Native or a Sage 5. Yeah, the Little Native is a dope knife to me, and everyone I see, I'm usually like, oh yeah, that is sick. That is sick. No, I totally get that, just Nate. I totally get that. I like to go to local shows and like take a few blades and trade stuff. See what like anyone wants to trade or do trades, whatever. Just to like get newer stuff or switch up pieces in the collection every once in a while, you know. But like, yeah, same kind of thing, you know. Just every once in a while, switch up some pieces in the collection. Nothing wrong with that. And ever since I found the gas station bucket of knives, I've been on the hunt for like another thing like that. Find another bucket of gas station knives at a garage sale or something. That need the dopamine. Just Nate need the dopamine. No, I'm just kidding. But it do be like that sometimes. Sometimes it's the thrill of the chase more than the thing itself, you know? For some people sometimes, right? Yes, sir. Just Nate. Shay5969. I don't know if there's a, what do you call it? Shay underscore 5969 maybe. I think that's just on YouTube. I don't remember. But yeah, hit me up. A lot of dope things. A lot of dope stuff. But also there's going to be probably an influx of a lot of new stuff coming out from Blade Show and stuff as well, so you know. I really like that ProTech Avalon. That's sick. And I have no ProTechs in my collection, so that's one I would like to look at eventually, but that's also a pretty pricey blade as well, so. Oh dude, hell yeah, Nate. That's like the one my grandpa gave me. Heck yeah, do it. Do it. That's what's up. The old Imperials. I got a buddy, my buddy Ozzy. Shout out Ozzy. He knows like everything about those old Imperial slip joints. He's a big fan and a big collector of the old school slip joints. He likes the Camp Kings. And I sent him one that was trashed, and he was like, if you're gonna get rid of that, let me get that. And it was one I had gotten in a bucket of gas station knives, and he sent me pictures and videos. Man, he cleaned that thing up so nice, got it shining so good, got it nice and sharp, put a nice lanyard on it, took his time, got it all cleaned up. And it was an OG Camp King, like when you used to in the 50s 40s, there was like a set of 3. There was like the folding Boy Scout-ish knife, there was the fixed blade, and then there was the hatchet. And then you could get a sheath that held all 3 of them together in one piece. And I guess if you can find the sheath for all 3 of them, it's like super freaking rare. And then it's super rare to have the sheath with all 3 in there, obviously. But yeah, those are some cool blades for sure. Yeah, I have a couple from my grandparents, both grandpas, that I think are sick. And that Queen's cutlery from my other grandpa, that's really cool. I've never seen another one of those, but I sent pictures to a homie when I had originally got it and started cleaning it up, and I was like, hey, do you know anything about this? Just wondering. And he was like, oh yeah, that's a sick knife, man. And it's an old 440 stainless from the 50s or whatever. Queen's cutlery rawhide. But yeah, and then also it was super cool that my uncle loaned me some really cool pieces to check out. I did some videos on it, like that really cool Knife of the Year Ken Onion from 05. The Kershaw offset. That thing was cool as hell with the locking thumb studs. I've never seen a locking mechanism like that. That was really cool. Yeah, straight up, Nate. And I'm like a history nerd too. I really dig learning about stuff like that, and it's really cool to learn like about old designs, and then to combine my love of pocket knives with my love of history, and like get to learn some history about some knives that I specifically like is really cool. History is fascinating. But also, it's like really cool as I do interviews with makers, getting to learn like other things, other aspects, other side of things. It's like cool, and I like comparing. I like bringing in like art into that as well. Like when it comes to like doing interviews and like knife making, right? Like, what kind of artistic inspirations do you use, like, or do you draw from in knife making? Which is a lot of people think is a different kind of question. But I think it's like you see some pieces that are art, right? And you're like, wow, yeah, I get it. That's like a piece of art. But like, how do you get from here to there? Yeah, man, I got a cool one planned for tomorrow with the homie Pocket Privilege. Shout out Pocket Privilege. We're gonna sit down and do a little interview. He's a cool content creator for sure. I've been watching some of his videos recently. But yeah, I love doing interviews, man. They're so much fun. Hey, thank you, just Nate. I really, really appreciate that. That was a lot of fun, man. That was a lot of fun. He's done a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool work, man. A lot of cool commercials and stuff. Ad campaigns. But yeah, I dig the artistic inspiration behind the knife making, right? It's always like a cool way to look at it. But also, probably not everybody's thinking about it that way at times, right? So, but obviously, not that I'm the first person that's thought of that by any mean or measure, nor will I be the last, right? I just like asking people that make blades, where do you find your artistic inspirations, blah, blah, blah. But heck yeah, One Moon Collective. That's what's up. And I feel like it's like ebbs and flows, right? Like certain period you might be heavily influenced by this thing you read or watched or saw or heard, and then that kind of rubs off on you for a little bit until you maybe get some other inspiration and you're like, oh yeah. So it's like, maybe in a sense it like could always change, but then in the same time, like maybe not, right? So, and I'm sure everyone's different in that regard as well, of like kind of when it changes. But artistic inspiration, heck yeah. But yeah, you never know. You never know until you know. This one right here is a Sheepdog XL. Or, my bad, this Sheepdog, the original Sheepdog in denim. Won this from Metal Complex back in the day, a couple years ago. I think it was like 3 years ago, maybe. I love this thing. And then that other Kaiser is the Feeweed in S35 yen and titanium with the purple haze carbon in purple haze camo carbon inlays. I love those things. I meant to grab my other flashlight to see if they were UV reactive, but I don't think so. But yeah, the Feeweed, this thing's sick. Great action. One of the best Kaiser actions I've ever felt. so good. So good. And I like the harpoon notch on there. But also I was drop bears. The Kaiser drop bears are sick too. I keep seeing a lot of those pop up. The 2s. The Rosecraft French Broadjack. I love the shape of this. My chairs are loud as heck, man. I need quieter chairs. No, I have not. Wafer, that's a sugar skull? No, not at all, Robin. Where is this? Where can I see this? Yeah, straight up, just name. All those new drop bear versions are dope as hell. I saw somebody with a titanium DLC. It was like purple and black, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. That looks good. I'm a sucker for that. Well, Robin, I learned about screen sharing. So, is this on IG? Have we got to look at this on IG? Or can I just go to their website? You could take it to the IG scroll or the website scroll. Take it to the Lone Star website. But I no longer have the code, so unfortunately, but still gotta support the homies. See what they got in stock. Okay, hold on. Oops. Wrong link. Pico knives. Oh no. There we go. Let's go to that. Right there. Go here, go. Share that. Now, let's see what we got here. Oh, I assume that's what you're talking about right there, right, Robin? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Right there. That right there. That sugar skull thing. That's sick. I just want to see it all. Let's go. check out what we got over here on Lone Star for new stuff. I always loved a Crooked River. That's a dope blade. See, there's my boy right there. I'm telling you something. This is what I want. Can you guys see this? It's a good looking blade. Oh, you guys can't see it? Oh. Hold on. Let me go like this. So I can't see anything. Okay. Henry G, what up, Dylan? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, there we go. That's why. Okay. No, this is what I was saying. The SOCOM Ramlock, man. Freaking want one. Yeah. Okay, I know you guys can see it now. Ron Crow, what up, Del? Thank you for stopping by, brother. Hope you're doing well. Now that is a sexy knife, man. That's what I want. I freaking want it so bad. I like the half serrated. It's a good looking blade. It's a good looking blade. I do love half serrated. Mini MSI, like everybody's loving that. 359, just Nate. 359. 352 for the plain non-serrated. LUT, but that's a freaking titanium one though. Titanium LUT 488. Mini SOCOM 275. Now this is the other one. That looks so good though, dude. Sold out, but but that version, man, with the titanium handles. Whoo! Whoo! That's a good looking knife, man. It's a good looking knife. $489. Man. standard MSI. All the good knives are always soft. Straight up. Straight up. What's up with that? What's up with that? You know what I like to check out? I like to check out the blems and stuff. So let's check out the back door. He's got anything on the back door? Oh shit! You can get the TRM Neutron 2 for $285. That's actually a good ass deal. It's got some TRMs on there. Sold out, sold out, sold out. He's probably like selling everything like hotcakes from Blade Show, I would imagine. Those tag-alongs are freaking sick. That's like a really good fixie size. I'm gonna get a fixie. I'm gonna get a Burning Stables Forge fixie or an Aries fixie. Sold out, sold out. That's sick. That's a good looking blade right there. I dig that. Tactile. Tactile makes some good stuff. I don't have a tactile in my collection. I would like a tactile too. NCC Ragnarok. Oh frick. Look at that price tag though. I have my grandpa's fixie. That's like an older rawhide Gabe. And Gabe Harlan, what up, Joe? Hope you're doing well, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. I got my grandpa's old rawhide 440 fixie, and then I have my like big ass camping, ridiculously way too big fixie, but I don't have like an EDC fixie. Like a smaller one, you know. I would like a smaller EDC fixie for scout carry or something like that. Eventually, not like right this second or whatever, you know, but eventually I would like to have one. See, okay, for like less than $50 more, would you get the skeletonized version or no? I'd dig them both, but I don't know why I would be worried that stuff would get in there and make it gross easier. Maybe I'm tripping on that. I don't know. But I really freaking like these, man. I don't have a rock wall. I got to handle a bear, which was freaking sick. But I'm just not a huge slip joint guy, but that's a sick bear. But I would rather have one of these. Excuse me. Yeah, the Rockwell's dope, dude. Good looking blade, simple, clean. I like it. I like it. It's on the skeletonized version for $50 more. Not even. Like 25, $30 more. That's sick though. Man. Straight up. Same, Nate. Same. Mariner 2's dope. You like their pens, not their knives. I like the Archer. That's sick. That Fixie's dope. The Ranger slip. That's pretty cool. That's a good looking Mariner too. I've never been a fan of this though. I've never been a fan of the Ranger design. The Ranger slip joint. I just never dug it. That's dope. That's sick. Oh, we freezing up. Am I doing too much? Am I doing too much? I love those, man. That's a good looking blade. Everybody likes the Dixon though, but that is a good looking blade. But man, that's pricey. Pricey. Let's see what we got in stock. That's cool. Spy 27 compression lock. Little native, there you go. I'd like that little native, man. That's dope. Shaman. 172. Lightweight pair 3, salt. 150. That's a good deal. Sold out. I have not watched any anime recently, Gabe, but I tell you what, I did just pick up off my dresser and was gonna start reading this weekend, but I never did. Excuse me, but I got to. I think I'm on chapter 13 or volume 13 of Berserk, so I will be reading that probably tomorrow. Those are pretty sick. $840. Sheesh. It's a dope knife though. Cliff Brock, what up, though? Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for stopping by. Checking some stuff out on Lone Star Knife and Supply, seeing what they got. That's dope. I like that a lot. I like that scale. Bulldog. Everyone likes Bulldog, seems like. Oh. Am I freezing up? E-Knife says SOCOM manual for $355. That's what's up. What do you think, Henry? Should we go check out E-Knives? See what they got in stock? I've always wanted a 940 Osborne. Excuse me, guys. Jeez Louise. I've always wanted a 940 Osborne, and that is a sick one. Copper is dope. Man, that would be dope. That would be a dope 940 for sure. Magnacut. Man, that's a good one. I also have always really liked the Crooked River, but I don't like the mini though. I would get the full size. Mini bug out. I'm teasing myself right now. It'd be like that, Henry G. I just thought it'd be fun to scroll a little bit, see. And I got on the topic of Lone Star, and I was just saying that the affiliate deal I had with them got canceled, but I think everybody's did for the time being. So until they come back, just wanted to scroll them, see what they had in stock. Cliff, hope you're doing well, man. Having a good evening. Appreciate you hanging out, stopping by. But yeah, let's check out E-Knives. I don't care where it is. I want the website. I mean, like, dog. Don't lie to me, boy. Oh, so sexy. God. God. Golly gee willikers, Batman. Wait, hold on. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that. Go back here. Go back here. And then go like this. We'll go E-Knives real quick. Let's see what E-Knives has going on. So we'll go bam, 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 bam. I gotta, oh, come on, there we go. There we go. Oh, where's my freaking, there we go. Oh, come on. There we go. See what's new. ProTech. I need a ProTech in my collection. These are sick. Any of you guys have these yet? The Chavez ProTech collabs. Those are dope. Oh no. Oh no, don't buy anything. I don't want to buy anything. Oops, I tripped and fell and bought a ProTech. No, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that right now. Ooh, that's sick. That's sick. Yeah, straight up, Nate. I like a manual one, which is like, I feel counterintuitive to ProTech in and of itself, but whatever. Oh, now this right here. What you guys think? I like the green over the sand color. They say green, but that don't look OD green. Okay, yeah, I guess it is. Never mind. I like this one better, I think. For the low price of $1,025, you could have it today. One day. That's a good looking blade. It's a good looking blade. Sheesh. As my youngest would say. Exhale. Some cool non-frame lock ones right on. Hey, Night Neil Mac, I appreciate you hanging out with us, brother. Oh no, you're good, Robin. We're checking out e-knives right now. Later, Henry. I appreciate you hanging out with us, brother, man. Thanks for the inspiration. Ooh, yeah. Chris Reeves. I would love a Chris Reeves, man. I would love a Culling. That's a beautiful blade. Ooh, I've always liked this one. The Gin. That's a dope blade. Those are crazy versions though, but even the plain Jane. Those aren't Damascus though. See, that's like some crazy ass Damascus. It's dope though. I always like that profile. Shipwreck carbon fiber. Yeah, dude, this E-Knives has grails for sure, you know what I'm saying? Some grails for sure. Herman, there's a Herman right there. Let's check it out. See what we're twerking with. Damn, that's sexy though. Man. Sheesh. Good looking blade, good looking blade. Okay, guys. Fantasyland right now. Oh, whoa, no. Hey, don't do that. I don't want that. Get out of here. What are we doing? Sorry. Okay. Fantasyland, guys. We all got $2,000 in our pocket. What are you buying? Let me know what you're buying. Let's go. Wyoming Adventures. What up, though? Hope you're doing well, Sheila. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're having a good night. Let's go. $10,000. And then I'm gonna go highest to lowest. Can I do that? I might not be able to do that. No. Laser Ghost Custom. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Donnie. Or that's kind of how I feel, Robin. I would get a Donnie. Get a Donnie Custom. A mini FSD. Show their version. With their version of the button lock. That's what's up. Whatever. Back to new arrivals. Products per page. Best selling. Well, these are dope. Martin Classic. That's what's up, Neil. That's what's up. Yeah, we're shopping, Sheila. Dream shopping. I go back and forth with should I get one of these for the office or not. Those are dope. Those are dope. I've always wanted one of those. Hog House. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Hog House, just Nate. Yeah, I'd like the purple one too, Sheila. Purple and black is a sick combo. Bronze 940. So this is Magna Cut. And okay, so this is $50 more on eKnives than it was from Lone Star. Just taking note of that. Kershaw live wire. I like the live wire. Ooh, how about this rock wall? This is dope. Hawk Knives Talon or the new Lamborghini of knives. Look at this. This nebula pattern is freaking sick. That's dope. That's really dope. I like that. I also really want to would like a hinder. Classic mini grip tool. Chris Reeves. Ponto. Sheep's foot. That's sick though. I have not handled any hinders. I heard some people really don't like them. There we go. I keep lagging, guys. I'm sorry. You guys picking up that? Am I lagging on your end? The slow roll opening. That's what's up. Beefy, nice stuff. See, though, I do like bigger, beefier blades, right? So in that aspect, I might like it, but I like good action, though, you know? Microtech Fixie. SOCOM Fixie. It's a wood grain, that's dope. But yeah, same, Nate. I would like to handle one. Sick. Kershaw Launch 1. That's dope. $150. That's not bad, dude. If you're in the market for an American Kershaw, Launch 1. That's sick. Out the side. Great blade. Great blade. American Kershaw's rip. I always like these. What do you guys think of these? I always like the sheep's foot blade. It's a good looking knife. Maybe a little smaller than I'd like. I just like that shape. That's a good looking blade. Should we go to a different website next, you guys? Check out what some other knife places are offering. We checked out Lone Star, checking out E-Knives. That's sick. That's sick. Oh, it's a claw. That's sick, dude. I dig that. What was that price at? I'm just curious. $235. That's reasonable. Friggin' MSIs are the shit, dude. If you're gonna spend the money on a Microtech, grab an MSI because they're like you can pick one up for around $200 or less even, and that's like one of the best work knives, man. Hold on, Sheila. Let me see if I can do this. No. Let's just go like this. Okay. I'm just gonna pull up. Whoa. Nice. Okay, so then we gotta go back to our home page, expand this, and then we're gonna go to remove that. Then we're gonna go back to hold on. Oh yeah, okay. Bam. Click that. Bam. And then come back over here. Bam. Then we gotta go over here. Bam. Then we gotta go over here. Bam. 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 Okay. Now we are here. What are we looking at? What are we checking out? Which one is it, Sheila? Help me out. I can't copy the link from the live. That's sick though. I have yet to handle a Kunwu, but I've heard nothing but good things about them. And I really would like to check one of those out. Ooh, that's sexy. You say Marco when you say Polo when I get there, Sheila. Ooh, that's sexy. I like that too. That's dope. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. What is that? Lefty Tau 3. The Tau 3. I might have to check that out. I like that. That's dope. I've been flirting with getting a nice pen. That pen was dope. But we're going to keep going until we find the blade. Oh, GG. Where was it? Did I miss it? Hold on. GG. Where did it go? The GG. There's the Stiffy P. Where did it go? Ooh. This? Oh, that's sick. He said polo. Wow. Wow. Yep, I agree with you. Okay, I'm gonna say some crazy shit, but hear me out. $819 for this is actually like a super effing good value at this kind of knife for a full dress blade. Like, I've seen knives like this go for $2,000. So like, I mean, that's actually like a reasonable price for something like this. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, right? And I know I feel like an asshole saying that, but like, $820. I feel like this should be over $1,000 easy. Mirror polished. Look at that freaking. It's beautiful, man. If I win the lottery, right? But man, what I'm saying is, Timascus clip, Timascus body, ZDP. Solid blade. Solid knife. Good size. Man. Oh, you guys want me to go? Let's go back to the Stiffy P. Check out your babies then. Because I know Sheila's talked about that a lot, and a few other people have as well, about how much they like the Stiffy P. I don't know why I accidentally hit back so many times. Just search it. Oh, I guess I can't. Excuse me. Where are we, like here? Ooh, what's that? That's sick. That's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Stiffy D. What's the difference between Stiffy D and the Stiffy P? 2 different models. The Pulsar. But yeah, no, what's the difference between the Stiffy D and Stiffy P? Because that's a pretty dope. Even that, I like that. Okay, so the D is the bigger one. Thank you, Sheila. But that's sexy right there. That was good. That's a sick looking knife right there. KU foot, Excalibur. Yeah, baby. Next time I'm ready. Yeah. Hold up. Was that back there, Gabe? I did see that red and black looking. Oh. No. Red and black is my friggin' steez. I absolutely love me red and black. Yeah, that's effing pretty, dude. Yeah. Good call, Gabe. Yeah, that's friggin' pretty, dude. That's friggin' pretty. Jump back up. That's crazy, but I don't really like that blade shape. I'm not the biggest cleaver blade shape guy. $219 and currently available. Solid price. That's sexy. That's sexy. Love the Excalibur. Would love to have one. One day I'll cop one of those. Add that to the collection. But I like this model right here. What's this? I haven't heard of this. The Jericho. That's like a little bit fancier version, but I mean, yeah, that's crazy, but I just dig the blade shape. Nice harpoon. Heck yeah, Sheila, I would love that. That would be sick. Yeah, those are pretty. I like that blade shape. And I've heard nothing but good things about the Padre. That'd be a sick one. And then the Giga Padre. Oh, there we go. Like a more plain Jane version. I don't know. I guess it was just on one side. Tau 3. That looks like a dope one as well. I liked the original Tau, but I like this blade shape on it better. It's a big dog. I like that. The Poon. That looks dope too. A lot of these are sold out, I just noticed, but I do like that Tau though. Padre Diamond Tie. It's a good looking blade right there. Oh boy, oh boy. Too many beautiful knives, not enough time. Oh, there you go, Sheila. Poon Padre. Oh, is this what you're talking about? The Poon Padre version? Oh, yeah. That's a good looking blade. X-Tau. That's sexy right there. X-Tau. Did I pass it, Nate? Big Ringo Verde Lock Honeydew texture. Full black, which is in stock. Right on. Right on. This one? No. The other one we were looking at back there. They've got some good ones. I do like the reverse tux, but I tell you, I would just rather have, I mean, it is true DLC, right? So I guess you don't have to be leery about it, but I would just rather have stonewash. It just wears better. Just wears better. I don't like how there's no sub menu. Yeah, true DLC is legit because as I've said before, you make the mistake of thinking something's true DLC when it's not, and you scratch up a $300 knife. But alright. With that being said, I think it's about time to wrap it up. Oh, this guy's getting tired over here. I will see you guys in the lives. Sheila, feel free to email me or hit me up Instagram, either way. Oh yeah, no worries at all. No worries at all. Hey, thanks for hanging, Nate. I appreciate it. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your weekend. Gabe, take it easy, brother. Robin, thanks for stopping by. Mr. Mouse, Neil Mac, Henry G, everybody else who has stopped by tonight. I appreciate all you guys so very much. Cliff, Neil Mac, yeah. It's been a good night. I appreciate you guys also very much. We'll scroll some more knives later. And I will see you guys all around in the lives, like I said. So have a good weekend, everybody. Much love. See y'all around.